How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be setting up this Mac Mini for OpenClaw. Just picked up a brand new one. It's a good idea to do that so that you keep it self-contained on one computer. You don't always want it accessing all your personal files because OpenClaw does have full reins on this computer, so it can basically do anything that a human could do. You can automate tasks and workflows, and it's really impressive what can be done. So we're going to just scratch the surface, and I'm just going to basically get it set up today. You can skip to 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get right into the dashboard and start setting it up with me. I have a series of command lines pasted in the description. We're just going to go through those, and at the end of it you will have a running OpenClaw on your device. So really quick, guys, I'm just setting up this Mac Mini. One thing you want to do is make separate accounts for this device completely. I made a separate Google Drive, Gmail, Apple ID, everything, because you want it to be independent. And if you do want to do multiples of these, it'll be a lot easier if you have a dedicated account for each one, so that you know it's only going to access that machine's data. So I'm just going to run through this. And here we go. We have a fresh Mac ready to use. This is a 512 gig model. It's just what they had at Best Buy, but 256 is fine as well. If you want a little more future-proof ability, then you can go with higher RAM or a little higher spec. But if you want to build a farm with these, then going with the base model is totally fine. So here we are. We're going to start by opening up a terminal and installing command line tools. That command is going to be the first one down in the description. I believe it is xcode-select space -- install. I will put it up on screen as well. Next up, we're going to be installing Homebrew on this device. That's going to be the second pasted line in the description. It's /bin/bash space -c. And it is a curl command that's going to grab the Homebrew installation and get it initialized. So we'll do that. And then to configure the paths for Homebrew, we just have to go into these. It's going to be a couple lines up, and it's 3 commands. It's in 2 echo commands and an eval command. You can see them right here. And you're going to copy and paste these 3 commands. It might look like they're not doing anything, but trust me, guys, they are. Alright, after our path is configured, then we can type brew install node brew install npm. This is going to install Node Package Manager, which is another package manager just like it sounds, and that's going to allow us to grab some programs and utilize them. Alright, with all that out of the way, we can finally install OpenClaw. That is going to be the 5th command in the description. That is going to be another curl command, and that will initialize the OpenClaw installation. Now, once it's installed, we're going to go ahead and type OpenClaw space onboard space -- install-daemon, and that is going to be the last command in the description, guys. Now, after doing that, we just click through the prompts, or use the arrow keys actually, and we'll have the option to select an authentication provider. I use Minimax. It's $10 a month. Pretty much the cheapest way to dive into this. But you can just skip that for now. And now we're just going to select our skills. I just selected a few. You can reconfigure these at any time. And we'll click through the prompts. And now it's installing our gateway service, guys, so that's going to be how we are able to talk with our bot. You can also set up Discord, Telegram, any type of messaging app, but the easiest and quickest way to get going is just to use the gateway. That'll pop up as a browser window. Usually it's going to ask how you want to hatch the bot, and you can do hatch in TUI. Now I had to restart my terminal here. You may or may not have to do that, but it seems to have helped. So then I just launch OpenClaw Gateway, and it comes up in a browser window just like that. For the first couple minutes it was saying it was disconnected, but I think it was just initializing because shortly after I was able to talk with the bot and get it in motion. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be continuing this just as I get it set up and show you some use cases. I appreciate it very much and have a great day.